A secret plan to retain a high credit rating when overloaded with debt if you can't pay your bills on time each month. If you are falling behind on payments. If you don't have enough money for essentials like food, rent, or utilities after paying your bills. If creditors are threatening legal action, garnishments, or attachments. If you feel overwhelmed by debt and burdened by financial stress, this guide is for you. Starting today, you can feel some relief. There's a little-known federal law that has helped thousands of Americans tangled in overwhelming debt and financial hardship. This law has been in place since 1938, though it seems like a well-kept secret. Introducing the Wage Earners Plan. This court-supervised debt consolidation program, also known as the Wage Earners Plan, is part of Chapter 13 of the Federal Bankruptcy Act. It's designed to provide immediate relief while preserving your credit rating. In fact, it's one of the few ways to retain a high credit score even when you're struggling to manage debt. Unlike bankruptcy, the Wage Earners Plan allows you to maintain your credit standing. Many small businesses in financial distress have used similar programs to stay afloat. To qualify for this plan, you must have a source of income such as a salary or wages. How the Wage Earners Plan works. In simple terms, you design a payment plan based on what you can afford to pay your creditors over a 3-year period. You make a single lump sum payment to the court, and the court distributes the money to your creditors. To get started, visit your local federal district court for the legal details and associated fees. Benefits of the Wage Earners Plan. Once your payment plan is approved by the court, creditors cannot garnish your wages. No legal action can be taken against you. Interest charges and late fees will stop accumulating. Your credit rating remains intact. Your payments are reduced to an affordable amount. Creditors cannot seize your property. You can choose your payment schedule, weekly, monthly, etc. Typically, you will start receiving these benefits within 3 months, even before the plan goes into effect. After your plan is approved, you must stick to the agreed-upon payments. Since you create the plan based on your ability to pay, and the court simply approves it, there is no reason you can't meet the minimum payments, often just a fraction of what you owe. Guaranteed debt relief. This plan is fast, easy, and 100% guaranteed to help. If you follow through with the payments over the 3-year period, your debt problems will be resolved. You'll be debt-free, with no bills or creditors to worry about, and you'll have a fresh financial start. How Chapter 13 Bankruptcy works. Chapter 13, also known as the Wage Earners Plan, is a form of bankruptcy that allows individuals with a steady income to restructure and repay their debts over a period of time, typically 3 to 5 years. Unlike Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which involves liquidating assets to pay creditors, Chapter 13 lets you keep your assets while creating a court-approved repayment plan. Here's a step-by-step breakdown of how Chapter 13 works. 1. Eligibility and filing. Income requirement. To qualify for Chapter 13, you must have a regular income, such as wages, salary, or business income. This ensures that you can make regular payments as part of the plan. Debt limits. As of 2024, unsecured debts, e.g., credit card debt, medical bills, must be less than $419,275, and secured debts, e.g., mortgages, car loans, must be less than $1,257,850. Filing. You file a petition with the bankruptcy court, along with a detailed list of your debts, income, expenses, and a proposed repayment plan. This plan outlines how you will pay back creditors over 3 to 5 years. 2. Automatic stay. Once you file for Chapter 13, an automatic stay goes into effect. This halts all collection actions, including wage garnishments, foreclosure proceedings, repossession of property, creditor lawsuits. The automatic stay gives you breathing room to reorganize your finances without the pressure of immediate collection actions. 3. Repayment plan. Plan duration. Depending on your income, the repayment period is typically between 3 and 5 years. If your income is lower than the state median, you may qualify for a 3-year plan, if higher, A 5-year plan is required. Plan structure. You propose a plan to pay creditors in installments. Payments are made to a trustee appointed by the court, who then distributes the funds to creditors. Priority debts, e.g., taxes, child support, must be paid in full. Secured debts, e.g., car loans, mortgage arrears, must also be paid, but you may be allowed to spread the payments over the plan period. Unsecured debts, e.g., credit card debt, medical bills, may be paid in part, depending on what you can afford. 4. Court approval. The court will review your repayment plan to ensure it meets the legal requirements and that you can realistically make the payments. Creditors can also raise objections, but the court ultimately approves or denies the plan. Once approved, you begin making regular payments to the bankruptcy trustee based on the court-approved schedule. 5. Completion and debt discharge. If you successfully complete the repayment plan, any remaining eligible unsecured debts, e.g., credit card balances, medical bills, are discharged, meaning you are no longer legally obligated to pay them. Some debts, like student loans and certain taxes, may not be discharged, but Chapter 13 can still help you manage payments on these. 6. Keeping your assets. One of the biggest advantages of Chapter 13 over Chapter 7 is that you can retain ownership of assets like your home or car as long as you continue making payments as per the plan. This can help avoid foreclosure or repossession. 7. Credit impact. Filing for Chapter 13 will stay on your credit report for 7 years. However, it has less severe long-term effects compared to Chapter 7 bankruptcy, since you're repaying your debts rather than wiping them out through liquidation. Summary of benefits. Protection from creditors. The automatic stay halts collections, foreclosures, and wage garnishments. Debt restructuring. You can pay back what you owe over time, often with reduced payments. Asset protection. You can keep your home, car, and other assets if you stay current on your plan. Chapter 13 provides a way to regain financial control and avoid the more extreme consequences of Chapter 7 bankruptcy, while offering relief from overwhelming debt.